It's a different world over there completely. Yes, we go ahead. A child has asked if I am going for a medical engineering, what would help a child, like A levels or HSC?
So I think I've just answered that
We
question.
just answered exactly. Okay, so we go ahead with the questions further. So,
sorry, Sheetal. Not to say that A levels or IBDPs will be bad or will not be manageable. But if you're looking at the government colleges where the competition is steep, every extra hour of preparation will make a difference in the child's ability to crack that exam. I'm coming from that location over here.
okay. So what are the things to take care, prepare from now for going to study abroad if the child is in 8th or 9th grade?
So it helps to start planning, start with a long-term view. Let's be clear, why are you sending the child abroad? What is the reason? Are we looking at immigration as an option? Are we looking at an experience? And if he or she settles, otherwise comes back is option 2, which is also not a bad option because the kind of exposure, experience, the cultural immersion, the kind of expansion of horizon and various vistas in the child's mind is something that you can never expect to get staying in India, no matter how cosmopolitan an institute your child goes through. Because you'll have a Chinese sitting in your batch, and you'll have a Japanese sitting in your batch. You'll have a German sitting in your batch. You'll have a Argentinian sitting in your batch. There'll be different people from different backgrounds. And the outlook from US is always global. In India, max we can think is Pan-Asia. Okay, so I remember I did my MBA from NMIMS. We used to discuss case studies which are more Indian subcontinent. NMIMS se I am Ahmedabad, Bangalore chale gaye. So max out we are talking of Asian and a few case studies which are European and American. But US thinks global. Okay, in whatever you do. So second option, third option could be we have a very set business. We want the child to learn the ropes from the best university abroad, come back, handle the business, and bring whatever flavor, expertise, new ideas he or she can bring. Brilliant. Let the child go.
Right. So, does IGCSE or IB have an advantage over ICSE, CBSE while going abroad?
No, that's a myth.
That's a myth. Yes, completely a myth. Because my son was SSC board and still he did wonders.
Yeah. So please, I'm repeating, the emphasis on academics and SAT, ACT scores is extremely high. Academics doesn't mean IBDP, IGCSE. We put our kids in IBDP, IGCSE for various reasons. I know of parents, including me, I put my son in IGCSE simply because I didn't want him to go through rote learning that state boards we had gone through. Okay. But I'm repeating, if you want to go to US, the child needs to be in the top 1, 2, or 3 in the school. If you're looking at the creme de la creme of US, it might be state board, it might be CBSE, it might be ISE, it might be IGCSE, it might be IBDP, it doesn't matter. The only thing is, in certain programs, like for example, if you want to do medicine from UK, UK will not accept ISC, CBSE or state board for medicine. They say either you come with IBDP or you come with A-levels. That's it. But these are very, very few programs where they say that we need only these 2 programs. Then they have the reasons to stick to that. Okay, but otherwise, if you're looking at a US for non-science, non-medicine programs, there's no difference. Ensure that your academic scores of your child are above par from grade 9. In terms of preparation, it helps to start planning, starting with a career roadmap on where are we looking to go. And then you start planning, is US a great option? Is UK a great option? Is Canada a great option? And typically an SAT, ACT preparation should start after grade 10, immediately after the 10th grade is over. And in 11th standard, somewhere in 11th, mid of 11th or just before the start of 12th, finish your SAT, ACTs. So they are out of the way. Because by November, December, your admits, your applications should get into the universities over. So you have 6 months and the child also needs to prepare for 12th grade along with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about good options available in India for UG studies, sir?
So what are we talking? Okay, a question to parents. They've been patiently listening to everything. Have you heard about liberal arts, parents? Yes, no in the comment box, please. Have you heard about liberal arts?
Yes, parents can just write, yes or no about liberal arts in the comments.
Okay, Mir says yes. Rinkoo Belani says no. Shaurya Sangani says no. Others, please respond quickly. If you can, then I'll spend a few minutes on liberal arts.
You can still explain, sir, just in
Sure.
one or two lines about the liberal arts. Yeah.
Sure. So, liberal arts, I'll start with what liberal arts is not. Liberal arts is not arts. Please know very, very clearly, we tend to equate liberal because the word arts has come in, it means arts. No, liberal arts is not arts. Liberal arts is not a professional degree. Okay, so law is a professional degree. Chartered accountancy is a professional degree. Engineering is a professional degree. MBBS is a professional degree. Architect is a professional degree. All these are professional degrees. Okay, being a doctor in other ways, Ayurveda and Unani and other places also professional degree. Liberal arts is humanities. Liberal arts is bits and pieces of commerce. Liberal arts is also pure sciences of physics, chemistry, biology. Everything comes under liberal arts. Okay, so liberal arts, we need to understand the genesis. It's actually about 150-year-old concept from US, which we have imported in India. And I'm very happily surprised that the new education policy, which comes into place from next academic year, which starts getting implemented from 2023, has picked up a lot of areas of liberal arts. Okay, so liberal arts in India is essentially a 4-year program. Going forward, it will become a 4-year program where you have an interdisciplinary and a multidisciplinary approach. So if you typically pick up a commerce, science, arts, which are the beaten path for us in India, you hardly, if ever, can change your subjects. But in liberal arts, a child can study computer science along with philosophy, along with business studies, along with accounts, along with art. So you can mix and match a large part of your curriculum based on your personal likes and dislikes. That is liberal arts. Okay. A 4-year degree where the first year is a common ground for all the students. You're not taught any subject, so to speak. You're taught very, very basics of critical thinking, of reading, doing a commentary on literature, classics, and a lot of other what we call as the foundation required to go and succeed in any sphere and any field that you want in life going ahead. It's only in the mid of second year that you start selecting your majors and minors and start selecting the subjects that you want. So beautiful, beautiful curriculum. Lot of respect for universities who started liberal arts in India. We've got the likes of Ashoka in Sonipat and Kriya in South India and Azim Premji, you know, the billionaire investor and the person behind Wipro. He started a university. There's OP Jindal, there's BMN Munjal, there's Shiv Nadar, there's a Flame close by in Pune, there is Symbiosis in Pune, there's Christ University down south, and a whole host of universities are there focusing on liberal arts curriculum. Beautiful campuses, beautiful curriculum. Cost is about 40 to 50 lakhs for a 4-year program. The good thing is it's a combination of the Occidental and the Oriental. So India, China, Japan are called as Oriental philosophies, the Eastern philosophies. Occidental is the Western philosophy. We talk of a Europe, we talk of a US. So if you want to do a liberal arts from a US, you'll be down by around 2.5 crores. You get to do the same at a fraction of a cost in India. And your child is just 1 hour flight of 2 hours away from him. So beautiful curriculum. Top a liberal arts with something at a master's level if required. Usually master's is something which I very clearly and strongly recommend for all the kids. Bachelor's is where you go and try out different things, see the world, Masters is when you go and super specialize. It might be a master's, it might be PhD, whatever you want to do, and then keep funneling it down into what you want to do. Usually professional courses, you might or might not do a master's. A person might do a MBBS, might not become an MD. It's okay. MBBS can spend the entire life very a decent life. Engineering might not do a master's, might not do an MBA. Okay. Lawyer might not do a master's. Absolutely fine. Okay. But any non-specialized course that we talk about, a BCom, a BA, a liberal arts and others, it helps to double it up with a master's. Then perhaps you might want to think of getting a child to a master's from abroad. Then it's the best of both the worlds, where you've done bachelor's from India, you've done your master's from abroad, and then let him or her decide where they want to go and make them up.
So if you take liberal arts, what I understand is, after that, then this professional degree, is it possible? No, right? After
This is
taking
a professional degree. It's an AICTE certified professional degree.
So the scope is there. So like you have options available.
Oh, yes, yes. Lots of options. People get selected in consultancies. People get selected in public policy. See, understand, a child who's in liberal arts curriculum has got a very different way of thinking. Why do we put our kids in IGCSE and IBs? Because the way they think has been structured differently, right? They're taught to ask questions. I hope all schools are doing that, but they're supposed to teach kids to learn to ask questions and not just take things at the face value what the teacher is telling them to. A liberal arts does just that with an interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary approach. Okay, so if they're learning, let's say about in a sociology class, if they're learning about how to alleviate, which is remove poverty from UP, the highest populous state in the country. Okay, they will pick up the kids for 5 days. I have spoken to a faculty in Ashoka. They will pick up the kids of sociology, put them on a bus. We are going for 5 days to a village in UP. Go and experience it first time. How is it to live in this poverty without electricity? How is it to, or if they have electricity, it's off for 10 hours. Okay, how is it to live when they have kacha roads? How is it to live over there when access to education is only limited? You need to go far off. And then so they start thinking of it not in terms of abstract idea in sociology. Kahin pe kuch pada hai, you've written it in the paper, you got your marks and so on. They start thinking in terms of personal finance. They start thinking in terms of public policy. They start thinking in terms of how can we get brands or companies to come near and make their CSR efforts a part of what can be done over here. So the view is very holistic in whatever they do. And this translates them into being a lateral thinker or a creative thinker or an out-of-box thinker when they go and work in companies. Be it branding, be it marketing, be it PR, be it whatever you think of. When they go out and work in companies, they in a team are geared towards bringing a very different and a fresh perspective to problem solving.
Okay, that's nice. So, sir, I would want to know, how does career counseling work with you at Edupathwayz?
Okay, sure. So I take the child and the parents through a 6-step counseling process. When, as I said earlier, when the child and the parent comes, we have a half an hour call, either on Google Meet or we meet up in person, and just to take the background information. Stage 2 is when the child takes the test. Stage 3 is the test generates the report. Stage 4 is when I spend 4 or 5 hours with the report and the initial pre-counseling call with the parent, and I prepare a slide deck, a personalized slide deck for the child. I think what I shared with you was actually a slide deck of one of the students, Sharvari. This is a slide deck where we explore all the options and action plan for the child. Step 5 is when the actual counseling of 2.5 hours happens. Step 6 is the child and the parent receives a career encyclopedia of 1,500 different careers, their entrance tests, the scholarships, various pathways to achieve that, competencies and skill sets required to become better in that career. At a click of a button, you'll get to see that for 1 full year, they've got access to that. And apart from that, I'm available for 2 more counseling sessions at a bare minimum with the parents as a part of the entire counseling process. Usually, there's a lot of data with them. They think about it, come back after a month, month and a half, and want to have another conversation, one more conversation. That is available. So, as I said earlier, it's not a single transaction; it's a process. It's
Okay.
a process that of exploring and moving closer to the ikigai of the child.
Lovely. A quick announcement before we go in for like few more questions. Like parents, you are free to ask questions, but I would want to make a few quick announcements, few benefits what we are giving to our attendees over here who have who have attended this. I'll just take you all to a quick this thing. Yes. So we have a free financial literacy, for the child. We'll be announcing the dates on our website, and we'll be sending you those who have registered for today's session. Only they are getting this free benefit, and otherwise it's a chargeable thing. So why financial literacy for kids now? If you go in, there are a lot of financial literacy courses which are being offered on the site, and they're giving very lucrative this thing. But please mind it, kids. I being from a finance background, I've been doing this, and I asked them, what is it and what are you going to do? There's one thing which really hurt me is they're teaching kids cryptocurrency trading, which I am completely against it. Okay. Financial literacy, yes. The goal setting, how you're supposed to do savings and everything. These are the basics only the kids need to know so that they are responsible for themselves. There is no need for a child to get into cryptocurrency trading right now, where it is yet not 100% legalized. Yeah. So I feel this is the need, and that's the reason I've got this. This is absolutely free for your child, and I'll be very soon announcing this. Then we have a sir. He has this one very lovely leadership program. Okay, this effective leadership program, which is designed to take Gen Z and Gen Alpha 10 to 19 years old on a journey of self-discovery, academic enrichment, and self-expression leading to personal mastery. So one session of effective leadership program complementary to the students from grade 5 to grade 12, whoever has attended this session today. So I would want you all to please take benefit of this. So like all leadership session, this complementary session will be conducted in a group of 3 to 6 students of a similar age group. Okay, and the registration process, everything we will share it on our site. Yeah. Then there's another benefit which you all can avail is, we are very happy to announce that Chaitali ma'am from CKM Academy will be offering a waive off of 2,000 rupees for taking admission on her academy. So there is no admission fee charged. So this is one very good benefit. So yes, you guys can avail of this. I'll be sending you all an email. This offers and benefits are going to be there on the website. Yeah. So quickly, if any parents have any questions. Yes. One of the parent has said, completely agree. At child level, they should know savings and investment options and not gambling. Very true. I think we had one more question. So one of the parent has asked, my child is in IGCSE 9th grade and he has taken PCM and bio and pursue engineering and bio is for knowledge as he loves bio. So shall he drop bio in 10th or this thing?
Chaitali, you want to take that or should I take it?
Repeat the question, please. I read it somewhere.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, I will. So the child is in IGCSE 9th grade. He has taken PCM and bio and wants to pursue engineering, and bio is for knowledge, and he loves bio. So should he
Yeah.
drop bio in 10th or should he do it?
No, please do bio. Okay, do not drop any subjects. And since your child has the love for the subjects, kindly do not drop any subject. In fact, you never know that, uh, our kids have a wavering mind. Okay, they're never stable because they are exposed to so many things in our journey that they do tend to change their options. And it shouldn't be that you're closing the doors for the child. And physics, chem, bio, they have been learning right from their childhood in some or the other ways. And just to structure it at grade 6, we are having this is physics, this is chem, and this is bio. So these are the primary years, are the exploratory years. So let him do it. There is no harm. If he has a love for the subject, he will never take it as a burden on themselves. So let them learn. You never know, new options may open up for the child. So keep it.
Yes, thank you so much, Chaitali ma'am. Yes, sir, you want to add on something?
Yeah, Chaitali, thanks for that. Thanks for emphasizing on the same thing. In fact, I am very curious with the parent that if bio is something that he loves and he enjoys, have you really explored options? Is engineering something which has been told to him or her, or is engineering something which has come as again a first love from the child? Have you really taken the journey through the psychometric testing or career counseling with somebody earlier? From the child. Okay. Is PCM also something that the child loves?
He's doing robotics.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So there are a lot of options where it might be a cross section of physics, chemistry, and biology, which might open up as he keeps moving ahead. You'll be surprised to know IIT Chennai, IIT Madras has a course in humanities within the traditional setup of engineering, where you can marry engineering and humanities together. So a lot of these institutions are coming up with courses which are a cross section of biology, chemistry, and physics. And I completely agree with what Chaitali shared. If he or she loves it, and if it's not too much of a burden on preparing and depending upon the journey, where do we eventually want to land, it might make a lot of sense to keep biology if he loves it.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Are there any other questions, parents, you want to ask? I would want to ask something. I'm sure like parents would have that in their mind. So it's too early for the child to decide on the career. But I think the psychometric test should help at least in the subject selection process. And probably can we take the career option choices little later ahead in life?
Yeah, sure. So, Sheetal, it is a journey. It is an exploration. Okay. I also, so psychometric test, definitely if you're at a juncture where it's a decision time or even before that, psychometric test might help. I have parents who come and ask, why do we really need to spend this, 10, 12, 15,000 rupees on this? These are available for free online. Let me take a test free online. And I tell them, great, you get your pathological report done from a doctor, get your CBC counts, ESR counts, hemoglobin counts, and you read your report and you self-medicate and then see what happens. So please don't do that. Trust me, your entire child's lives, 30, 40 years, your investment of nothing less than 50 lakhs to 1 crore over the next few years and perhaps a decade is something that can change based on a psychometric test. I had a child who come in from Ghatkopar, a very, very well-to-do family, okay, 100 CR plus family. I'm putting a number here so that there is a context to what we are discussing. The child was doing brilliantly in her NEET preparation. In her coach, she was a 12th grade ICSE child in her 12th grade, and she was topping her classes even in a NEET preparation. The professors over there were also sure that she will get through one of the better government colleges. Getting in government college is very, very difficult. They're very sure. But her parents understood that she was miserable. She had a very high aptitude in that area, but somewhere inside of her, she was not happy with it. Okay, they came, we did a comprehensive career counseling process with her, and the parents eventually moved her into humanities. So this is a hangover of our era when we were studying. I'm also a state board student. Okay, this is a hangover of our era, that if the child is extremely intelligent, the child has to take science. If the child is not so great, the child has to take arts. You'll be
Yes, this was there in our era.
yeah,
I remember this.
yeah.
But now things have changed. Art also has equal good career and good opportunity and good income source. I should say
Income
today
source.
all the careers have good income sources.
Sorry, I'm just so excited to share this piece of information. Have you heard of this new program called Bachelors of Design that has come in? Parents,
No.
question to parents, Bachelors of Design.
No.
10 years back, design kar raha hai, cartoonist banega. Okay, that is what we used to think. Do you know IITs have started design programs within the campus? 4-year design programs exclusively focused on design. And let me put this in perspective. When you said about income source, IIT Bombay is the IIT out of all IITs. Engineering, IIT Bombay. Within IIT Bombay, Com Science is the degree in IIT Bombay. Okay, so Com Science is like the Sanctum Sanctorum, holier than thou program course. I don't know if you read the papers. 3 IIT Kanpur graduates have been offered salaries of 4 crores. Yesterday's newspapers. Okay, per annum by an American university, American company, sorry. So computer science from IIT Bombay is supposed to be the program. BDES, Bachelor's in Design from IIT Mumbai. Average salaries of graduates of Bachelor's of Design from IIT Bombay is higher than average salaries of Com Science graduates from IIT Bombay. Everywhere there is design, everywhere. The footwear that you're wearing, from the Amazons and the Flipkarts and the user interface and user experience that you have, to the car that you're driving, to the mobile that you're using, to the laptop or the PC on which you are on, to the spectacles that Sheetal and I are wearing, to everything has got design. It's become so important to have the right design elements to get the customer visual communication. When you go into a Pantaloon or you go into a West Side or you go into lifestyle, how should be your experience at a visual level, at a sensory level, so that you spend more time, so that you're going to spend more. All that is a part of design. Apart from the regulars, interior design, jewelry design, and a lot of others. So design has some 50 different career tracks within design which have opened up. Lots and lots of options can be explored basis what your child's real aptitude, interest, personality are. Sorry. Yes, Sheeta, please go ahead.
Yes, I would want to add this. During our times, this kind of options were available only out of India.
Yes.
Okay, and in India, जिसने भी normal courses किए हैं and who is little good in own this thing, so they were accepted. But now I guess there are specialization in each and every field in India. जैसे IIT, first only there was NID in Ahmedabad. And now, as sir has said, in Mumbai also there is, these courses have come up. So now there is specialization in small field. And if you just stick to that, I think your space scale, your hobbies, interest, your space scale, everything that Ikagai, what you explain is, I think, is taken care of by the universities nowadays over here in India. Yes,
and
so
just top it up to the fact that the next 20 years, all said and done, economically belong to India.
right. So I feel all the questions have been answered. And at all, you have any questions, you all can definitely take a psychometric test from sir, take a personal guidance from him. You all can take personal counseling from Chaitali ma'am also, what subjects and all to select. So they are available. You all can, I'll be sharing their contact numbers also in the email, their academic, whatever they have this thing. So I think we can, like, I have pass it over to Rinkoo ma'am. Please
Okay.
take it ahead.
Okay. Hi. I think I'm so much loaded with knowledge now because Rahul sir and Chaitali ma'am has given us a lot of information. There are so many keynotes you can take from sir because I feel today it's just not about career, it's about how you take your life as a whole 360-degree, which is important. And that is the reason so many possibilities are available today. And ICSE is a very good concept, and ma'am has thrown light on IGCSE selection of subject, which is really, really, really helpful. Uh, Thank you so much, Chaitali ma'am, for being there, and you're really good. Hope to see you more on our shows and webinars. Sir, I would definitely recommend your name as a career counselor because I'm really got real good insights myself as a parent. So thank you
Yes,
so much.
I would want to add on to this. I am enrolling my daughter for his leadership program. I know कि बच्चा हमसे कभी नहीं सीखता, कहीं और से सीखता है, and I am always in search of a person who is putting in value into education and teaching the basic core values. So what I have gone through his leadership program, जो मैंने सुना sir का, I felt no, this is required at this time. You know, the correct decision what a child can take, the value for money, the value for life, the value for everything, value for parents and everything. So this is there in his leadership program, and I'm not promoting, I'm not getting anything from it. So, but I loved it, I liked it, and I'm enrolling my child. You all can also have a word with him, understand what it is. He is offering us the free one first lecture. We can send our kids, then you all can decide whether you all want to go ahead or not. But yes, that is surely there.
So
It's
thank you
it's
so much,
online.
sir and ma'am. Over to you, Sheetal.
Yes. Thank you so much, parents, for coming, putting in your trust in us and understanding this career counseling thing. Stay in touch with Trendy Talks for more webinars to come like this, and we will be updating you very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
and
so much,
your
sir.
feedbacks are